Hi everybody. This is another edition of Sales Leadership Power View. These are videos designed for sales leaders and C-level executives. Today I'm going to talk about some research that we did. After my book Power Selling came out, we generated a lot of consulting projects and I had an opportunity to evaluate a lot of sales organizations. Through that research, we identified 14 performance drivers that sales organizations need to follow to be at their greatest effectiveness. I'm going to rattle these off for you, and then I'm going to give you a couple of suggestions on how those could be implemented in a simplified way. These 14 performance drivers fall in 4 categories: management skills, sales skills, the climate or culture in your organization, and the sales processes that your team follows. Under management skills, we've got leading and motivating is critically important. Second management skill is coaching your team to perform at a higher level. Third management skill is strategizing, figuring out which markets and which prospects to go after. The fourth management skill, critically important, talent acquisition and retention. You've got to find good people and you've got to hang on to them. From a sales skills standpoint, the most important performance drivers are the ability of your sales organization to win the deals, to win the opportunities. Second, under sales skills, is the ability for your team to find qualified opportunities and not waste their time on marginal or opportunities that they can't bring to closure. Lastly, from a sales skills standpoint, is the ability from your sales team to retain valuable customers. Next, we move on to culture. This is critical that you create a culture that your sales organization can thrive in. The ability for your team to commit to the company's goals is critically important. The ability of you to recognize those top performers and top performing groups within your sales organization is important. Also, from a cultural standpoint, you must provide crystal clear clarity on where the team is heading and where they should head. And lastly, you must create a culture of constant accountability. People must be responsible for their results. Lastly, we got to look at sales processes. Pipeline and funnel management is critically important performance driver to sales success. Also, performance management, setting the objectives in terms of the pipeline, also important. And lastly, from a sales process standpoint, how we manage the existing accounts that we have. Those are the 14 performance drivers that create success in the organization. To simplify things, though, it really comes down to just 2 things. Keep in mind, I'm a Hoosier. I grew up in Indiana. We always like to simplify things. It really comes down to 2 things. People, number 1, and pipeline, number 2. Under people, your ability to acquire great talent, retain that talent, recognize them, reward them, coach them, train them, and drive them to success. And second, pipeline. Your ability to help your team identify the best opportunities and to build a robust, healthy funnel of qualified opportunities that they can pursue toward closure. So remember, sales management, sales leadership comes down to people and it comes down to pipeline. And feel free to email us or call us if you'd like more information on those 14 performance drivers and how you can instill those in your organization to create greater sales success than you currently enjoy. Thank you very much.